Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity. We're going up this mysterious Engwithan tower that's in the Heritage Hill Cemetery in Defiance Bay. We're going up to the second floor now. We've been told there might be something at the top that may help us in our quest. Let's see. Tower level 2, huh?
Sure.
Oh, we got one. A Dargul. Quite a lot of these on the last floor. Is he the only one? Maybe? Oh, there's one there. Oh, is that that's a Revenant.
Yeah.
Probably want to hit him because these guys are a bit tougher than the other Revenants. I'll shoot again. Let's get some damage over time going on him. Knock him on his ass.
What?
Probably just wait. I might uncloak.
I'm ready.
Hey. Frontliners, just so they're kind of targeted by others.
How may I help?
God. Okay. When's he going? Is he? He might not even be. Oh no,
Yeah.
I think he is. He is aggroed.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Let him
How
take
may I
us out.
help?
There we go. Another one dashing in. All right. Maybe we'll engage now. Max.
I'm ready.
Gina.
Good.
Let's use her big ability on this guy because
Dunzonet postendago bazzo.
it makes sense too.
Hey.
And I know there's this one over here. Let's go knock. Uh-oh. 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 I mean, if they're going to go in on anyone, at least it's a dare, so I'm sure he's fine. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. These guys are probably almost dead, so maybe come over here and maybe shoot this guy. Should be dead after taking about 150 points of damage now. Pretty badly injured there. They've probably got those handled, I would say.
Let's go.
Oh, I keep forgetting it goes through. I should remember that. It's a relatively new ability, and I keep forgetting I've got it. Another one. And something else.
Hey.
Might be a good time to do this. You can hit. Oh, I can't quite hit all of them. Tell you what, let's go in on these ones. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Aye?
Let's have it out.
There's. Oh, it was a Revenant. That's not too bad.
What?
What?
Let's burn this away. Let's go. Hey. Leave it to me.
I'm ready.
She doesn't. Well,
Permettong swolias.
who didn't kill him? Thing is, she doesn't have a cleave or area ability like that. So hopefully we can get a one.
How may I help?
Leave my bear alone. Oh, he's slow.
this.
Arna should have... Oh, he's only got 2 points. He's only got 2 points. In that case...
Your tail ends here.
Blow him up. And these Darkles, they take so much damage.
Yeah.
I could probably shoot through both of these though, right?
Let's go.
Ooh, it didn't go onto him. I wonder why.
How may I help?
Downed?
Let's have it out! Hey. You're not getting through me. There's a lesson to be taught. Let's burn this away. I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
I shall deal with this one.
Let's go.
I'm guessing it was... I mean, maybe it doesn't go through if they're
I'm
downed because they're kind of at different elevations, you know? Maybe. Not sure. I'll get her over here, but she can't reach this one. So.
Permet Kong Swoli.
Hey.
Right. Hey.
For Anthus!
I'm ready.
She can now.
Vi arches vox converano.
Damn! Okay. Right, well, let's drop into a crouch. Let's go fast mode so you keep getting that.
Worth a look.
Okay, we've got a secret shelf here. A couple of spells. You going around. So this thing, what did this... Oh, okay, there's another one over there. Might be some more others as well, potentially. But what did this say? The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger up here. Well, Gina can get that. Forget it.
Let's go.
God.
Yes?
Got both, though. Bad. Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let's do that again, I guess.
Let's go.
Why did that not go? Is it like a chance-based thing? I'm not sure.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
Lawrence and his fancy new duds. Man likes to wear fur, what can you say? Oh, we got the wall completed. What's this? Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. Let's over here. Let's go back.
I'll see what I can find.
Sigil of the Arcane grants Arcane Dampener, which is... beneficial effects suspended for 2 turns. Oh, okay. I see. +1 intellect, though. I mean, that's not bad. A letter from Icantha. So this is the vampire-y type woman that we've met previously. Oldhelm, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as 2 that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, as knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Alright, let's give Aloth that. So what's he wearing currently? He's got one of those minor protection rings. What does this one do again? Area of effect. Well, that is good. So let's do that, and then maybe give him that one. There we go. Anyone benefit from that? Maybe, Kana's already got one, I think. As has Pelagina, so I think probably we'll just sell that at some point. It's quite a good one for him. Just kind of got those. Sure, then you have a stack of them. Stairs up. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with straight... Oh, sorry. Some of the pattern of some of these sentences is difficult when you're kind of spot reading it. Just as I said as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Yeah. Like a pretty bog standard knife, is it? Looks like it. This is the works of Engwithans, a comprehensive guide. This scroll contains a pen and ink diagram of the Adra device running through the tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn detail, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. Oh yeah, let's do this as well. So, I need to get... My most recent taxes have all been stolen by the blimmin' bandits, so why don't we... defend your stronghold during attacks, which I'm a bit worried about that, actually. Didn't realise we could get attacked. Maybe we'll go with that. Okie doke. Let's head up to floor 3. Don't know how many floors there is in total. That would be it. Okay.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
Right, so this would be... Oh, he looks like one of the Durgles.
Margaren's fire casts light.
Just have a little stroll around before we commit to talking to him. Now, this thing, standing near the device, feels like being blown about by a storm and gale. The stone steps hum with energy. I quite like the graphics in this game. Yeah, they do look
Keeping an eye out.
pretty good. This kind of thing. Aldhelm. A man hunched over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work, he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Who and what are you?
15 years at Brackenbury. 7 tours to the ruins beyond Solace Vale. I'm an animancer. Still an animancer.
Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes a fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise, but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Aloth's lips twist in disgust. If I had a copper skate for every fool animancer whose thirst for knowledge led to disaster, well, I never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Stick to the present. Well, no, keep talking.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds, the strange wounds that had appeared overnight, and the machine, this cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years, lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start?
As exciting as the prospect of a living machine may be, I suspect that given mention of a machine and a masked figure both, there is another explanation.
Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
All right, slow down. What does this machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglanfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
You're not like the ghouls in the street.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
There was a stranger in the tower this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
So do we think this masked character was Theos? Or someone acting for him? Probably. How can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Wait, runes, the Engwithan runes. She can read them? He speaks of this feat so blandly. Let's talk instead to this Harridan, boring guy. I'd pick her thoughts a time.
She wasn't there the night the machine came on. Staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company.
I'll get the words from Acantha.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Will he accept durance?
We could only hope. Okay, we probably don't want to do this right now, but we can inspect the machine. A jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. Unintelligible runes cover the panel. We can inspect it. A sunburst of copper filaments surrounds a dial that looks to be about twice the size of a hen's egg. The filaments cross and diverge, ending in bead-tipped nodes. Each wire has a point of origin somewhere along the edge of the dial. Runes are inscribed around the dial. Let's leave. Let's go and talk to Acantha again. Yeah, bottom. Go to straight to the bottom, please. I imagine that nothing has respawned. So yeah, this is her house. Let's pop over here. She didn't really want to speak to us before, so let's see how this goes, I suppose.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
Let's go with the third one. I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before. It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
Look, I need the words that operate the Engwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
Ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research.
Sorry if that jumped a bit there.
And he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Sorry if that skipped a bit. A huge helicopter went over my house. It was really loud, so I paused while until it had gone past. But anyway, I think I must have pressed a key that pushed the dialogue on. Why don't you humble him by demonstrating the value of your research? My silence demonstrates it more succinctly. Problems in Heritage Hill are bigger than your rivalry, Acantha. What do I care? I prepared myself for an eventuality such as this. Sorry, I had to pause again for a sneeze. And I can assure you those dwindling souls in the streets are beyond caring as well. Tell me the tower's name.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays built to move souls.
Why would they, Engwithans, have wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about Ter Nuneth.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Okay, how do you operate the machine?
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
Release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no.
What? But what good is observing all this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her, boring guy. An entire language at your fingertips and she hides it away.
Extinguish her pride. The Fompier doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the swirling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. The souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? All I've learned. Years of studying the Engwithan language. No one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Knowledge is meaningless unless it's shared. A foolish and false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning. It needs no external purpose. But your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong. But there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That'll give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened, diamond-hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Icantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Engwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nunith. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
A speaker of dead tongues now. And so he surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in the matter of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me?
What do I do with the tower now I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
We should destroy the machine. It doesn't matter whether the souls inside belong to the wheel or oblivion. Their lives are over. Dead is dead.
I guess explain how the control words work?
Harnessing the power of Tir Nonith is about understanding what it was designed to do.
You know the words and their meanings. You can speak them and the tower shall obey. Alright, guess that's it. Guess we go. Back to the tower. Might give us the choice to skip the middle floor. Hopefully it does. To the top! Tell you what, let me just do a quick save before I start fiddling around with this. Okay, so you recognize the words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. So I think we can either release things or destroy the machine. Not quite ready to destroy the machine. Let's just choose end. The command word leaves your lips. The dial sinks into the adra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. I've got a major positive for the area. What happened with this dude now?
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Okay. Let's go to the bottom. I mean, he didn't drop dead, but presumably he will eventually relinquish his soul. He didn't seem that unhappy. Do I go back to Acantha? I think not. I think we're probably done with that. Let's have a quick look at our journals. So, compass, Twin Elms, cave, cliffs, endless paths, down. Meh. We did that, though, didn't we? Deerford Village. Yeah. So what I was, where's the one with Adair? Because if we look at this, Defiance Bay, moderately good hero. The guy in the records office may talk to us now. When he wouldn't talk to us before, he was sort of heavily hinting that we needed to get our rep up before he would. So I think it's probably worth trying now. That's hopefully going to advance Adair's personal story. Oh, what's this? The tower is off. Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill's lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. Oh, there'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again. At least we can get started on restoring it. Huh. Sure can. So, the records office is in... I think it's First Fires. That'll do.
Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
What's he going on
It
about?
isn't a...
Alright, let's go to the... Is it? It might be in the Ducal Palace. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
Now, they have mentioned the trials. There may be some of that going on. I can't remember. We may get summoned to that at a different point. Hall of Records. This is what. All right. Let's try speaking to this guy
Hail
again.
and well met.
Looking for these records. Seems. Positive 2. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you, and his eyes flicker in recognition. Of course, that policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth. He looks up at a shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in back. He passes it into Adair's outstretched hands. Adair leafs through the book for some time anxiously, running his thick farmer's fingers over page after page of names. At last his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talesh died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glanfather names, I swear. Raed Saris? I'll be the effigy. He fought for Raed Saris. Why'd he fight for Raed Saris?
Sure he had a good reason. I am too. He stares at the page, his complexion drained. I am too.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw. And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
I'll help you any way I can.
I appreciate that. I wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
So seek out the Saints War battlefield. His brother Woden fought for Raed Ceres and died at Cleoban Rilag. Wants to see the battlefield. Okay, not too sure what zone that'll be in, but I think we're ready to leave the city now. I mean, we'll probably head back at times, but various side quests now taking us outside of it. So yeah, I think I might go to the compass first, and I mean that's only a short hop away. Yeah, and I can't even remember how many episodes we've been in the city now. It must be about 10 episodes. But it's a big city and there's a lot to do, so that's fine. There's the compass. Now he said, I think our contact is down by the docks, I think the guy said. Which is, I mean, it's probably this, right, I guess. We have been here. I don't know if stuff would respawn, I'm presuming. It's probably him. Aaron Road. Did Commander Cleaver send you? Yes?
Hail and well met.
The woman sizes you up, squinting against the glare from the water. You've come from the Crucible Keep, I take it. I was told you'd have something for me. What's your role in this? I'm a commander stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. I was sent here to retrieve the research by the High Justice himself. And since you know what this research is all about, you can imagine how eager I am to get it back to the castle quickly and quietly. Why don't you tell me about what's happening at Fleetbreaker Castle? Her eyes narrow, but she eventually shrugs. Well, you're obviously helping Commander Cleaver, so I suppose I can tell you. The High Justice has been gathering forces there. This mess with the legacy, the unrest, and the man-eating corpses all over the Deerwood isn't going away anytime soon, and the dozens are using this as an opportunity for a power grab. We've got to build up strength to defend the Deerwood as well as our position here. With these Forge Knights at our disposal, we'll be unstoppable. Alright, here it is. Excellent. I should get this back to the High Justice before... She looks over your shoulder at the sound of approaching footsteps. Too late. Get ready. Yeah, I thought there might be a fight. Paidbold. The man's face is twisted into a snarl. Are you mad? You hold the secrets to one of the foulest examples of animancy, and you want to hand it over to the Crucible Knights? He shakes his head. It's an abomination. Caged souls used as weapons. And you'd give these silk stockings an army of them. He raises his axe, tightening his grip around the haft. Can't let you do this. Research must be destroyed. Let's be stoic. Kill them all. Alright. Boring guy, it's me. Let's get, do that on him, I guess. Tim Dan. Why don't you, where's my bear go and attack?
Lavaru, beyond seek.
Well, could be time for the fireball.
Ah, thank
you. Okay, not too bad. Can he move back anywhere? Really? I'm going to my castle. I missed that message. Ah! Durance. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's his action.
I'm ready.
Bella Jean. I'm gonna probably blow up this wizard.
Hey,
Shall we knock this guy down? Or just beat him to a pulp.
Yes?
Either works.
Let's end this!
He hates
I'm
Alof.
ready.
And smack him.
Aye?
Let's go! Here's a lesson to be taught!
How may I help?
These uns are in for a walloping!
There we go. Nothing too bad. Aaron Road wipes her blade on the lining of her cape. I'll take that as our cue to leave. With the dozens growing so bold, there's no time to waste. She strides back towards the waiting boat. Give my regards to the commander, and watch your back out there. Major positive for our faction that we've chosen. Now, obviously, it's not good. I don't approve of these Forge Knight things they're doing. I mean, the idea behind them is quite horrible. But when I was looking into which faction I should join, it did say that you can kind of steer them down the road of turning away from that. So I think given the opportunity, we'll be doing that. Right, okay, well that's that. Do I go back to the keep? I mean, I might do. He'd probably give us another task, which might mean it might be something that we can kind of do, you know, on our way elsewhere. So we'll go back. We'll turn that in. What am I doing leveling up? Not too bad. I'll get to another level at some point soon. Back to first fires. 1 day, 24 hours, 30 minutes. It's quite long. It's probably why the keep thing triggered, because I bet that construction work finished. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, so now I could hire these guys because it said something about, you know, if we get attacked. So let's have a cleric, a thug. I don't want to go too mad, but yeah, if we do get attacked, it would be nice to be able to defend ourselves, perhaps. Alright, so what we got going on now? We've got do the other curtain wall. I think I will. Let's do all the security stuff first. It bothered me that I was losing my taxes to bandits. But that might be okay now. No events. I pop in on the, what was that? Winds of Steel. Defeat, oh. Okay. Okay, we made more money. So what popped up here? Defeat the rogue Forge Knights. Oh, okay. Presumably inside as well. Oh, I missed all this. Okay, well, I'm gonna run away. What was that? Oh, Forged... Yeah, these are the suits of armor guys. Yeah, the Forged... That's probably why they turn away from the technology, if these things are going to go nuts and start murdering.
Here's a lesson to be taught!
I'm ready.
Alright.
Dunzonet Fostenago Bazzo. Permet Kong Swolias.
Now, was that the one that was up there, or is there that's the one that was up there? Okay, what have we got? Not a lot. Guess we should go check on things. I can do damage over time. Wasn't expecting this, I must say. Now, what's going on here? Oh, that.
How may I help?
Well, Aiden, since you ask, what about the lovely thing?
Ah, thank you.
I may have just killed that guy.
What?
Just seeing if we lost any rep or anything for doing that. I don't think we did. How far does this go?
Lavaru beyond seek.
Durrance! Why are you running? Alright, Max. Better save Durrance from himself.
I'm ready.
Or she hit him
Dunzonet Fostenago
with that. So
Bazzo.
powerful, that. Very nice. Where we should go? Probably everywhere, I guess. He's going to see us now. Actually, I will take it. Normal fire. Oh. Don't really get the... It might be once per encounter on that pierce through thing. I'd have to check it next time I level up. I'm not really sure. That wasn't me. He was like that when I got here. Kind of tempting to let rip on these.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Oh, it's gone all the way up there. Hopefully it didn't kill anyone else. Well, we should probably try and, yeah, might even heal.
Lavaru beyond seek.
I think it did. Oh, we might have to save it.
Your tale ends here.
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. Could be in the barracks. What about the toilet? No, they're not in the toilet. Training room. Yeah. Maybe it's the wounding shot that goes through? I'm not sure.
Yes?
Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm ready. Stunzenet Frostendago Bazzo.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Hey. Verathus!
Following your lead. Your tale ends here!
Aye? These uns are in for a walloping!
Let's go! What? I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one!
How may I help?
I'm ready.
Hey. Verathus!
Hit him, Adair. Think that might have been it. Okay. Well, Cleaver's just up here, isn't he? So let's go have a look.
One minute, my Justiciars were training the Forge Knights. In the next, they were being cut to pieces. But the survivors owe their lives to your skill. You fought valiantly, worthy of any seasoned soldier. In fact, I'm naming you an honorary Justiciar. As a reward for your service, please accept this blade and armor, worthy of a Knight of the Crucible. If there's anything else I can do for you, you need only ask. I'll send word to Fleetbreaker Castle immediately. We clearly didn't understand the Forge Knights as well as we thought. For now, we'll have to continue recruiting the old-fashioned way.
That might be for the best. The Forge Knights are obviously too unpredictable to use safely.
I'm glad you agree with my assessment of the situation. And if I'd listened to Dunstan, none of this would have happened in the first place. I won't make that mistake again.
Oh, we could have a quick chat with Dunstan. He's over here. Yeah, you need some of them. Show what you got for sale. Okay, cool. So we got this. We'll have a look at the sword and armor in a bit. I don't necessarily want to sell that, but I probably won't wear it. But let's see what we got in here. We can sell all this stuff. Oh, on cash actually. How did I get down to 2k? 4k. Nearly 5. Right, there we go. Right. I don't think he had anything else I was kind of keeping an eye on. It's all kind of junk now. Whoop. Probably okay for now. Right, so let's have a look at this sword. So it's a one-hander. Maybe Gina arguably could do it. So accuracy, well, endurance below. It's 15% damage. It's just quite basic armor, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? What was this one again? Yeah. Oh. Thrust, what's this? Quick strike of cunning fire. Sure. Draw, terrifying sicken, why not? Ball of energy can be thrown. Okay, not too bad. And it kind of comes down to the fact that I feel bad getting rid of this. Look at what Adair's using again. The crow thing, or whatever it's called. So that does more damage. I don't think so. Can I make this fine, though? It's a stupid pilgrim's crown I keep missing. I think we'll invest in the Raven Wing. I might just sell these. I feel a bit bad as he's just given them to me, but what am I going to do with them? Okay. So we haven't got any more jobs from him, have we? I just clicked a few things. I was just interested to see if we'd get some more jobs.
The
off
Crucible
him, but...
Knights have their ambitions, but the stability of Defiance Bay is foremost in their mind. The Dukes are thinking only of their trading assets, not the long-term health of our partners in the Deerwood. If Defiance Bay falls, all we will have left are overland routes. Not much comfort.
well, I guess I don't want anything bad to happen to Defiance Bay either. Good. When we tell the Duke, I hope he believes us. Alright, off we pop. So, Twin Elms, wasn't it? Have I been to Twin Elms yet? I can't. Oh, hello. What do we got? We got some assassins. Ashashin.
Wede Bedan Ansawu.
Yes?
So there's some more. Right there!
Worthen Roth.
Didn't that interrupted him?
I'm ready.
All right, the Balajin. Why do you not blow up one of these? And then hit the other.
Yes? Let's end this!
When did I put the mark on? Oh, is this one?
How may I help?
Hey,
Let me go over there. I don't like what he's cooking up. He's frightened my bear! Nobody does that to Max, not on my watch.
How may I help?
Really? Should be able to get all of these.
What? Let's burn this away!
Uh-huh.
How may I help?
Let's have. Let's go.
Oh, thanks for shooting the bear.
Leave it. Following your lead. Let's end this.
There we go. I'm glad we didn't have to fight Max. Would not have cared for that. God, how many more grimoires are we going to get? Probably isn't any. Let's have a look at the scroll note. Written on this scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you've known to have associated with in your brief time in Deerwood. Okay. Making friends and influencing people? Right. Okay. That excitement out of the way. So, Twin Elms probably over this way, right? Wondering if I should go back to Cadnua. Check on stuff. Maybe do those levels of the dungeon. I might do. Searing Falls, I think, is where we go for one of our little side quests.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Thank you. It says talk to the messenger in our great hall. Okay. Yes, messenger. Hello.
Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your early convenience in the Ducal Palace.
I was just there.
Your claim on Cadno has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badimar issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathby must be present.
Who's Warren?
He's an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Badimar of the Grasp.
And Lord Gathbin?
He's an old Eddering lineage, I believe.
He looks around the Great Hall.
The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance.
Cadnua's mine.
Well, the Gathbin family disagrees, as your claim is not based on lineage and official rulings required to remedy this dispute.
Fine.
The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in First Fires.
I was literally just...
It seems your fame is spreading. I have heard travelers speaking of your accomplishments in Defiance Bay.
What's the state of the keep? People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I'm glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching this place tumble into decay time and time again. To see it restored is... I can imagine the great crowds, the petitioners, music perhaps in the evenings. Oh, I've got carried away again, haven't I? Here's the report. Okay, so we're still doing that. Earned a bit of money. No events. Kind of working our way down these. A couple more days on that. Woof, there's a lot. There's a lot. I can have 2 more. Okay, though. Alright. Now, here we go. Dungeons, barracks, library, treasury. So do I do have a treasury? Oh, merchant. Okay, what's in here? This is all the stuff from our quests, isn't it? So we got the diving helmet, defense against poison and dragon breath attacks. I mean, that could be good, because I kind of know where we're going to be heading relatively soon. There's accuracy against spirits, max endurance, minus 25 max health. Sure about that. Use is 5. 1 per encounter. Don't really like consumables. I take the amethyst, though.
Good day to you.
See your wares. Have you got anything that good? Camping supplies. Well, it's useful we can buy that here now. Which we couldn't do previously. I'm just going to sell all that stuff. What's he using now? Oh, yeah. Resell that lady's hand. Yeah, I was just gonna have a look at. I haven't done the library. I don't think I've done the library yet, but I did clean out the barracks. So when are we gonna have a look at those? Might find our hirelings here, perhaps. No. It's all right there. I want to go over to the inn as well, Bright Hollow.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Starting to look a bit nicer. Kind of. Partially. I may have done this area up. Maybe not. Alright, so I think what I'll do, I'm going to return to those dungeon floors I haven't done yet. I think it was levels 3 and 4.
Looks a little healthier than before.
I'm trying to think how we get there. Did I get there? I can't remember now. Or the Warden's Lodge. What's at the Warden's Lodge? Should I go and have a look? Let's go have a quick look. pay my hirelings. What it said this was used for now. Warden Friggin.
Hail, traveler!
Oh, bounties. I was wondering when you drop by, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what's the bounties? Now, I ought to warn you, there's a reason these bounties are still on offer. These are tough bastards, every one of them. If you're not up to it now, feel free to come back around when you're better prepared. Meantime, here's a good batch to start us off. There's a standing bounty on Sly Sidrill's head, of course. Then there's the Forest Lurker, onto the trade routes, and this Ogre Shaman. Should fetch a good price. The last one up is War Chief Iklak. Alright, who's this guy? Magrant's Fork. Forest Lurker, Black Meadow, Ogre. Elmshore, haven't been there yet. And the Chief in Valewood, haven't been there either. I've been to the other two places. And the journal, does it give us an indication of how tough these are going to be? Maybe. I'm going to guess that the one... I mean, it's a dangerous guess, but I'm going to kind of guess that the ones in the areas I've already been to are doable for me at this point. I could be wrong.
The keep's coming along nicely.
I could be horribly wrong. But we'll see. Get down to kind of where we left off in the dungeons. What's this one? Well, the payday. Yeah. Is this how I get down? I can't remember now. Yeah, it looks like it. I recognize that head. Yeah, so we want to go down those stairs. Or is it the master... It might be the master staircase, actually. We might be able to choose kind of what level we go straight into from there. Hello? Can I not get in? Ah. Oh, okay. Well, I think I can get down here, right? What's the staircase is there? Okay, tell you what, let's climb down these stairs. This will take us to a level I haven't been on at all. Go and start there then. I jumped directly down to level 5 from this level. And work my way through level 5 and halfway up level 4, so this goes down to level 3, which I haven't explored yet. And I think we'll leave it there for this time. We'll come back next time, we'll do, 1.5 levels in Cadnua. We'll see how we're feeling come the end of those. And, yeah, I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know how much you're enjoying the series, or if you're not enjoying it. Let me know, just your thoughts, really. It's always good to get the feedback. And a big thank you as well to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It's always hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and getting earlier access to my videos, that'd be amazing. But thanks very much anyway, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye for now.